Okay, so it's late May '64, and here's how things stand in DC. We have about 4,000 power, or 9 divisions. Um, Probably about, you would count it at probably about 7 or 8 divisions if you counted, actually full strength. Um, a lot of people, well, some people thought that we should move it to New York and just take the 10 National Morale hit, which isn't really that big at this point in the game, but I kind of feel like that's unrealistic. So the plan is to defend DC. Um, Hamilton's Corps will move over to Baltimore, and Doubleday's Corps will try to escape to West Virginia. A little bit of action happening over here. We're going to send Kearny's 2 divisions to Baltimore as well, and we're going to move forward one region and from Fort Henry, from Columbus, or formerly Columbus, which was destroyed, Island 10 and Island 10. Grant's forces, there's like a lot of movement here, but basically they're just moving forwards to get in a position to attack Memphis or Corinth. In addition, in DC, we do have 2 divisions that will arrive by sea, I think on days 7 and 10. So they won't join the corps or anything like that, but they'll be um, inside the fort. So our national morale is 123, the Confederates is 100, and let's see what happens here in Virginia. Okay, so the national morale is the same. That's the good news. The bad news is we have lost control of DC. You can see here is Sedgwick's force, really not a whole lot left of it. Of course, Pope is in the town. We did have 2 divisions arrive that are also besieged. So basically, we are now, Washington D.C. is now under siege. That's basically the situation. Here is Gilbert's corps, Forrest's corps, along with Jackson's corps and Forney's corps, are back here. If we look at the battle, that was the first skirmish. Here we go. Here's the battle. So Pope had about 85,000. I think only about 60,000 of them participated, and Lee had total of 154. So they did take more casualties, not hugely so. Lost a lot more cannon, but they had way more cannon than we did, anyways. So we'll have to think about what to do. Maybe it is time to move the capital to New York. But I think we can. We do have a level 8 entrenchment in DC, so we can move these forces in the entrenchments of DC. And do we have siege artillery here? I thought we might. Maybe we don't. Don't see it. Maybe it's here. Yeah, so we don't have any siege artillery in there, but maybe we can get it in there via ship. Because I think when you control it, you can still bring ships in and out. Yeah, so I'll have to think about what to do. We did destroy the depots in Fredericksburg and in Harper's Ferry, so there aren't any depots there. I would say the closest depot they have would be Fredericksburg. And I can even look at let's see, Fredericksburg doesn't have a harbor, but maybe if I put ships here, it'll stop the supply from moving forward. besides that, not a whole lot to report out here. We did move forward. Longstreet's taken up a position back in Nashville. Grant's forces are getting closer. It looks like Memphis and Corinth are both undefended. So we'll see what we can do with that. Yeah, it's incredible. After all that, not a single national morale change. Okay, that's about it. So